Okay, so now we're going to talk, we talked yesterday about, and today about writing numerical expressions for those word phrases. Now we're going to actually start evaluating or solving those numerical expressions. So a numerical expression is a mathematical phrase that includes only numbers and operation symbols. Okay. To evaluate them, you perform operations to find the value of an expression. Okay. To evaluate those, to perform those operations, we use what's called the order of operations. And that's just the rules that say which operations come first when you're evaluating an expression. So this is we're gonna look at this with groups, is what goes first. Then you multiply and divide from left to right. Then you add and subtract. So that's one way that we look at it. I put subtract. Silly me. Okay, so that's one way to use it. But what you're going to see more often is, I'm just going to do it right here, PEMDAS, and that's what we'll use more often as well. And that's where you have P for parentheses, and that comes first, just like groups. That's what groups means, right? And then you have E for exponents, which we won't talk about much this year, but you have them. Then we have a level with two boxes, because that's multiply and divide. And while multiply comes first in the words, it doesn't really come first as far as operations. With multiply and divide, you just do left to right. So multiply and divide. And then, likewise, you have add and subtract. So, like with multiply and divide, adding and subtracting, you just do it left to right. So whichever one comes first when you're reading it from left to right. Okay, and you'll use PEMDAS a lot more, so make sure you have that as well. Okay. All right. So when we're actually evaluating, think of it this way. I have 6 plus 5 times 8 in parentheses. So I know that I have to solve that part first, but in my parentheses, I have two operations. I have 6 plus 5 and 5 times 8. So multiplication comes before addition. So I'm going to make it actually 6 plus, what's 5 times 8? Well, that's 40, right? So you do that part first. Then I solve what's in my parentheses and have 6 plus 40, which is 46. Now I have 46 minus 2 times 3. So remember, addition and subtraction are the last thing that we do, so that multiplication comes first. So I actually have 46 minus 2 times 3 is 6, right? So then I just do 46 minus 6. My answer is 40. Okay, and do another one. Notice how they broke it down step by step what we did. We're going to do that here as well. So I have 15 minus 12 divided by 4. Okay, subtraction and division. Division comes first, so I'm going to keep it as 15 minus 12 divided by 4 is 3 plus 2 times 2 equals. Okay, now I do what's in my parentheses. 15 minus 3 is 12, so I have 12 plus 2 times 2. Now I have addition and multiplication. Multiplication comes first, so I have 12 plus 4, because 2 times 2 is 4. Then just 12 plus 4 is 16, and that's my answer. Okay? Just following that order of operations. All right, now I have 22 minus 5 plus 2 times 3. So I don't have any parentheses, so I'm going to move on. Don't have any exponents, so I'm going to move on. Multiplication. Now, I have multiplication way over here, so I need to do this part first. So I'm going to rewrite the rest of it. 22 minus 5 plus 2 times 3 is 6. Then I just go from left to right. So I have addition and subtraction here, but I just start on the left and work my way over. So 22 minus 5 is 17, and I have 17 plus 6, so my answer is 23. Okay. For this one, I have parentheses, so I do that part first. So I'm going to rewrite 16 plus 9 times 3 is 27 minus 14, and now again I just go left to right. So 16 plus 27 is 43 minus 14 is 29. So my answer is 29. We're going to do one of the word problems together. So Jenny has a garage sale. She sells 4 pairs of jeans for $12 and 6 t-shirts for $5 each. How much does she make in all? So she sells 4 pairs of jeans for $12 each. Okay, so that's 4 times 12, right? And tells us plus 6 t-shirts for $5 each. So 6 times 5. So I can just write my expression just like that and solve like this. So 4 times 12 is 48. Plus 6 times 5 is 30, so she made $78 in all. Okay. So you are going to do the 5 remaining on your own in the Google form. So if I circled it, you need to do it yourself. Alrighty.